Hello, I'd like to welcome you all to our Thursday 1:30 p.m. session where today, in honor of International Self-Care Day today, we'll be learning about self-care and some apps that you can utilize to improve your self-care as well. And thank you all so much for coming on. The WildTech DC Senior Digital Equity Program, its owners and presenters offer technical assistance, virtual health, well-being information designed for educational purposes only. You should not rely on the information, any apps or topics made by WildTech, including but not limited to mobile device applications and any social media pages maintained by WildTech, its owners or presenters as a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, treatment, or legal advice. Thank you so much for letting me read the disclaimer. If you cannot see us, hear us, or see the screen, please let us know in the chat. Would appreciate that. As always, let's make sure to keep our TVs and cell phones in mind. And as always, make sure you take notes and or screenshots so you can review the information for later on. Yes, this will be on our YouTube channel, so hello YouTube, and you can review and rewind as much as you'd like. And thank you all so much. Today, we'll be learning all about self-care, so fun facts, videos, tips and tricks, everything in between. We'll be covering three apps today, and I think this is the first time we'll be covering three apps from the same developer. So we'll be playing some Bonds of Phrases, Jigsaw, and Word Puzzle. So I'm really looking forward to these games to, again, help improve our self-care. And of course, have an overview and discussion and talk about how these apps in the session today can improve your daily life. So let's get into it, all about self-care and our apps for today. So first up, we have what is self-care again. I always say it's really good to have a very strong foundation so you can build upon that. So what is self-care? When you say the word self-care, what does it mean? So, last month, June 24th, today is July 24th, right? Started the self-care month. It ends with self-care day, which is today on July 24th. This symbolic day was chosen because self-care can be practiced 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So 7/24, that's why today is self-care day, because you can practice it at all hours in all days of the week. There is a bunch of self-care practices and interventions, and it can make a big difference in everyone's lives. So, self-care is defined as, and we'll cover more of this later on, individuals, families, and communities promoting and maintaining their own health, preventing disease, and coping with illness and disability with or without the support of a health worker. So again, it's everything involving yourself. Self-care interventions are evidence-based tools that support self-care. They include medicines, counseling, diagnostic kits, digital technologies, and there are more and more tools being developed. So just ways and avenues that we can improve or our self-care practices. And why is it important? Why is it important to exude and to share the knowledge of self-care with others? And that's because it's all about empowering people to be their active agents in their own healthcare. So when we talk about advocacy and being independent and just saying what you need and asking for that help is so important, because doing so not only puts people at the center of their own healthcare, but also relieves pressures on healthcare systems, right? So with self-care, it's so essential for almost 4.5 billion people with inadequate access to essential facility-based health services in the world. There's a global shortage of health workers of 10 million, mainly in low and middle income countries. 1 out of 5 of the world's population are living in crises, which, health systems are particularly challenged to deliver essential services. So, if you think about some of the things going on in the world, yes, it would definitely impact their ability to obtain assistance. And of course, pandemics, environment, conflicts, climate change, so self-care interventions give people the choice and option to access healthcare wherever and whenever they want. So they do not replace health systems, they enhance them, because when you care about yourself and your health, you are more likely to access those services. And we do here, thank goodness we're so blessed with all the different doctors and insurances and different things available for us to take care of ourselves. So It's, yeah, self-care is not a replacement, it's an addition. Because when you, again, care about your health, you want to go get that treatment or assistance so you can have a longer and more pleasurable life. Okay. So that's a little bit about self-care and why it's important for us to have self-care due to a lot of the other things going on in our world. Okay, so I hope you all learned a lot and from that short article. This video is from Columbia Psychiatry and it's all about self-care. Hope you guys enjoy and learn something new.
We do things that take care of ourselves every day, like brushing our teeth and washing our hands. These activities are often called self-care. Self-care is something that anyone can do and that everyone should do. Self-care is not selfish, and it is one way we can care for our mental health. Taking care of your emotional well-being is just as important as taking care of your body because they work together to keep you healthy. Self-care is something you do daily or weekly that focuses on the whole you. This looks different for everyone, so try some things out and see what's best for you.
My granny always told me, baby, when you're feeling like you're in a funk, try to do something you don't normally do. So I take her advice and try to get out of my routine, you know? So if I've been slammed with stuff and just been really busy, I like to get out of the house, get some air, and just listen to my favorite music. Sometimes I'll hop online and play some games with my friends. We'll complain about school, talk about people that we're cool with, people that irritate us, whatever's on our mind. Lately, we've definitely been talking about the pandemic and how life has been going. I tell them that what we do, talking to each other, is self-care, and they laugh about it. They give me a hard time, but I think they're warming up to it. It's taking a break from everything that stresses you out. You do things you like. You maybe write down your feelings, or you talk to your favorite person, or you could even just take a nap, eat, do whatever makes you feel comfortable before you have to jump back into the stress of everyday life. It feels good to do something that makes me feel good, you know?
It can be as simple as taking a deep breath or learning a breathing exercise that helps you calm down when you're stressed. Self-care can also be practicing gratitude, like keeping a journal of things you are grateful for or happy about. Even just saying something nice to a stranger. You can get in touch with your artistic side, or do something like joining a new community or activity. Or, if you're doing too many things, self-care can be saying no to something that you don't want to or cannot do. Because our well-being is connected, self-care for your mental health can also be something physical, like walking outside for 15 to 30 minutes a day, or sticking to a regular sleep schedule. If you have trouble falling asleep at night, try listening to calming noises or staying away from electronics before bed. Sleep is essential to self-care, and getting outside or exercising can help you sleep better at night. If you've been feeling sad, angry, anxious, overly tired, lonely, anything, there are things you can do to help yourself feel better. If you're facing any difficulties with your mental health and your sense of well-being, it's important to take care of yourself. You can always reach out for support, whether that's from a friend or a professional. Connecting with others is a big part of self-care. Remember to do what makes you happier and find things that make you feel better. And make sure that what makes you happy is still healthy behaviors. Don't be afraid to enjoy yourself. The COVID-19 pandemic has made it clear that practicing self-care has an important and positive impact as we get used to a new normal. While self-care is important and helpful, it can't always solve all of your problems, so sometimes you might have to reach out for other support. There are many resources available to you. The first step to self-care is to find what works best for you.
I hope you guys enjoy that article and that video. One thing that I got from the video was, if you're feeling like you're in a funk, maybe try something new, a change to your routine. It can certainly put the jolt back in maybe what you were doing, or maybe give you a new idea. Any thoughts on the video or the article or on self-care? While I switch to my other device, you can unmute yourself and share. Yeah, any thoughts so far on the videos? Again, hope you guys enjoyed.
Yeah, I picked up something that was just minute, but it said if you're walking along and just speaking to someone else, that's self-care. Because I
Mhm.
walk a lot and I speak to almost everyone I see, but there's so many people that doesn't even speak back.
Mm.
Yeah, so I picked up on that. So
That
I'm
sounds
doing self-care and I'm speaking. Okay,
yeah, less social isolation, no matter how small, that interacting with others, it certainly says, hey, the world is still here. There's so much to explore.
Excuse me. Did you say you speak and they don't speak back? Or they
Miss
do
Angelo,
speak
did
back?
you want to share something?
Yeah, I do. That's the question I was asking.
Say it again, please.
Did you say that you speak and nobody speaks back?
yeah, I said when I'm walking, I speak to
Oh,
almost everyone, and so many people just doesn't even speak back.
They do or they don't?
They do not.
Oh.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, well that happens to me too, in my neighborhood. But hey, I feel good about myself and thank God, he wants us to maybe you don't know what they're going through. So maybe, they're having problems but they feel the joy because you're exuding joy when
hmm
you speak, so keep it up.
yeah, Miss Burnett, you just even you doing it. If they don't respond, oh, it's not on them, but you put the effort and just being friendly and open and heartwarming and all that great stuff. So you just keep doing that. You never know whose day you might make.
Yeah.
Well,
So
I
I
like to
appreciate
say it too,
So,
Al. I just had my porch screen in, and I love sitting out there early in the morning, and when the sun go down in the evening. But my daughter say, I fell asleep out there the other day. I really enjoy that.
hmm.
I love that. That's a great way to relax and get some fresh air and see what's going on in the world. And I love that, Miss Doris. It's such a blessing that you have a front porch where you could do that and chill and you know I love that. Thank you so much.
Thank
Uh,
you.
mhm. I see you, Miss Lisa. Did you want to share something
Yeah,
about
I just wanted to
hair?
say, in the South, everybody used to speak to each other, but I do know also that a lot of times people have those earbuds in their ear and you don't know it and they can't hear you. I'm not trying to, sometimes that can be the issue too. But yeah, speaking and even the smile is a great thing to do. But sometimes they have earbuds and they're listening to music and they can't really hear you.
Definitely. Thank you so much, Miss Lisa. Yeah, definitely a smile. Just even that smiling. When you smile, you just feel happier. So keep on smiling, okay? Anyone else real quick? I think what the video or the article, anything about self-care new that she learned. All right. Well, we're going to go into our first game today. Again, these are, the first time I think we've done three different apps from the same developer. So I really look forward to this one. The first one's called Bonds of Phrases, Daily Puzzles, and it celebrates proverbs, idioms, and figures of speech that have become part of everyday language. Join the pieces to complete the phrase, it's a piece of cake. You can find these apps in our daily email, but you can go to the App Store on your iPad, on your Apple device or your iPhone, and you can download and utilize these different apps. I'm going to go to the App Store, and at the top here is the toolbar. I'm going to hit that magnifying glass. If I'm at the Today page, then I can hit the magnifying glass, the search button, and then I can hit it again, or click on Games, App Stories, and More. Either way, to get the keyboard to come up. So if I type in Bonza and then phrases, wonderful. I can see that game is right here at the top right hand side. Okay, but you also see many other apps similar. So there's over 2 million apps in the App Store, you guys. Like, I remember like you know, in high school, I used to try a new one every single day. Every single day, I would try 1 or 2 new apps just to, you know, see what's out there because there's so many. And, you know, we've covered about 500-600 apps in these past few years together. You know, there's so much more out there. So please feel free to explore, right? So this is Bonds of Phrases. I'm going to hit the share button. Okay. So again, that square and the arrow, that share button. That's then you can hit copy link or you can mail it. Like if I wanted to mail this to somebody, I could hit mail. There you go. The link is in the, you know, the whole email. I can send it off. You could iMessage it. So there are many different ways to share. Even just the name, you know, folks can search it up in the search bar and find it themselves as well. But here's the link. If you want to tap on the link and download it while we play it, or if you have already, that's even better. So let's go ahead and go into Bonza Phrases. So I'm really looking forward to this app. Again, you can unmute yourself and participate and have fun and laugh and learn and all that good stuff. We got about 30 folks on the call, so looking forward to hearing all different voices. But again, this is what it will look like when you open app. So Bonza Phrases. Just make sure you keep your TVs and cell phones in mind, okay, you guys? I really appreciate it. Yeah, so this is the tutorial. Okay, join the PC. Okay. Okay, again, we got to keep our mics in mind, everyone, okay? Thank you so much. So join the pieces. So we have to drag the blocks of letters to join the pieces to get what we want to get. So this one is good. And then, yeah, look, right? So we drag the phrase. So again, it's all about, it's called Bonza Phrases, right? So we're learning, you know, everyday phrases and idioms and, you know, figures of speech, all that wonderful stuff. So I can't wait.
True love.
True love.
Yeah, so we drag true love. Okay. Thank you all so much. Give me one moment to transfer over onto my iPad. Appreciate your patience, everyone. Thank you. Let's continue on. We can buy hints at the top right with the coins, like, you know, if we want. But it's pretty easy. So look, it's easy. That's the hint. So what is the
Piece of cake.
Piece of
Yeah,
cake.
piece of cake.
Piece of cake.
So that's the hint at the top, okay? Lazy.
Couch potato.
Mm-hmm.
And then, look, this one's 3, so this one's 3. So you have to put in the couch potato.
Potato.
You see how it goes? Slow down.
Take your time.
Take your time.
Go,
Great
Lisa.
job.
Go, Lisa.
Remember, look at the top. That's how many words. So this is, again, it's 3 words.
Hold your horses.
I hear you again. Whenever you see it, say it. I love it. There's no hurry. Think big. Oh, it gets a little harder, right? Think big. Oh, okay. I see what it is. Take a second. You gotta look at the combinations to see what makes sense with what.
Okay, I'm on mute. Follow your dreams.
Yeah, follow.
your dreams. Yep.
Yeah, follow.
Follow your
Yeah,
dreams.
you could have said, someone could have said dreams, and you know that's how you figure, you know, different things out, right? And you see they had an extra character in there, right?
When
So-
they say think big again.
Yeah,
Anything is on there.
yeah, anything.
Possible.
Yeah.
Anything
Possible.
Anything is possible.
Great job.
We got some good thinkers on here.
Oh yeah, Ron.
I'm falling for you.
Uh-oh.
The hints. So what do you think it is? Oh, I think I know what it is. Again, these are phrases,
Heels
comments.
over
Head
heels.
over heels.
Head over heels.
Head over heels.
You don't need to use all the blocks. It's getting a little harder now, so you have to just figure out which
Yes,
ones
sir.
you need, right? So you have
Falling for you.
head,
Head.
Head over heels.
Wonderful job, you guys.
Yeah, that's
But that's what we said, head over heels.
that stuff.
Okay, no, I'm falling for you.
Love at first sight.
Sight. Yeah, love
Uh-huh.
it. Sight, yeah.
That
They
was so
highlight
fast.
it.
That was so fast, Dolores. You did that thing.
I'm in love sight.
Way to go, D.
It's you got to use the clues, right? If you see at, you see love, you got to think what phrase love at blank. You know, first.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you got it. That's how you got to think.
Mhm.
You
They
know.
gave-
Okay.
Oh, we got
Right.
some money.
Yeah, we got a little. Icon. Okay.
Nerd.
Feeling nervous.
Bu-
Ooh.
butterflies.
In your
Uh,
stomach. In your
Uh-huh.
stomach.
You see how you all work that out
Yeah,
together?
yeah.
I love that.
Bu-
Butterfly.
butterflies.
Oh, look, this is also a word game, but also, you know, spelling and comprehension. And
Okay.
things. So I love that. Butterfly.
Your stomach.
Your stomach.
And look, this one used all the blocks. So sometimes
Yep.
you may not need to, sometimes you will. So that's the you know, I love that about this game. Okay. We're still in the tutorial technically.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Start fresh.
So yeah.
Start
Start
from the
fresh.
beginning. What is it?
All
Oh,
over.
start over again.
Over.
Okay, I see
Start
over.
fresh.
Okay, over somewhere.
Blank over.
Oh wow, this is a 5-word phrase.
Start fresh. Start fresh.
So what's a word? Let's just don't think about the full phrase. Just think about words. What words can you make?
Dr. Panty Tangibisac.
What words can you
Over.
I see turn, don't I?
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's,
Yeah.
oh, okay. Now,
Turn.
Turn over a new leaf.
Julie, yeah, as soon as you
Alright.
figure that out,
Yeah,
you see how the rest of the puzzle came together in your mind, right?
yeah.
We just needed that turn, and then
Oh, they didn't even use all the letters on that one.
yeah,
They
sometimes
don't.
you don't.
Yeah.
Sometimes you don't. That's the whole difficulty, but not because we're exercising.
Clean
our-
slate. Clean slate.
Boy, was
Yeah.
I glad to contribute.
Clean, yeah,
You
clean.
did good. You did good.
Yeah, clean, yeah.
You came in when we
Slate.
needed you the most.
Wow.
That's right. With
Start fresh.
With or no, because
Clean slate.
the wipe the slate clean.
Wipe
Yeah,
the slate
right.
clean.
yeah,
There it
that's a
is.
good one.
God damn.
I know that's right.
There
God
you go.
damn.
I know that's
There you
right.
go, Ron.
Okay.
Yeah, we need to relax.
Take
Yeah.
it
Take a
easy.
nap.
Take
Oh,
it
Take
so-
it easy.
that was so good. Take it easy. That was so fast.
No, we need to take a nap. That's what we need.
Okay, goes and then 3 words.
Oh, relax.
I think
Go follow some. No.
Go
Okay.
with,
Go follow the.
go with, it's a with in there.
Relax.
okay,
Relax.
let's try go with. Okay.
Mhm.
Goes in there.
Oh, I
Go with.
Go with the
Go
flow.
with
Go
the
with the
flow.
Go with the flow.
Yeah.
Go
I
with the
know.
flow.
Go with the
heard you, Mr. Angelo. I heard you. Wonderful
Yeah.
job.
Right, thank you.
Okay. And look.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool as a.
As a cucumber.
Oh,
Yeah. That's
I
it.
just wow, I just had a cucumber salad. Look at that. Isn't that so fun?
No worries.
Yes.
You guys having fun?
Collect.
Yes.
I know that's right. Yeah.
More money, more money,
We
More
just-
money. More money.
Uh-huh. We just completed the tutorial. So great job, you guys.
All
Oh,
right.
Got $100, huh? $145.
Yeah.
More money,
Not
more
$5.99.
Wow.
I said maybe later. So that's
Wait,
what,
let me.
there's the play, so we can keep playing. There are other levels, and there's also a daily puzzle as well. So I'm sure I'll get notifications for this game and just to see what it looks. War movies. I just want to see what it looks like. War movies. Oh, there's
The hell in black.
that's look. So you see underneath the clue, it has the 5 dots in the present. That means
Mhm.
there's 5 levels to this. So you know, when make sure you download this app and try the daily puzzle out. See if you can get it. Okay, you guys.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, what was the answer to that one?
Oh, well, there's a couple, and we got some more to
Oh.
go through. So make sure you download that app. Okay.
I wanted
Okay.
that one.
Me too.
I hope you
Ron.
guys had fun. That was really fun.
I saw the Lord.
Who's gonna download that app? I put the link in the
I was
chat.
just, I was just
Me.
getting the hang of it. Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, do it right now. Hit that
Yeah.
link and make sure
Yeah.
Yeah.
Getting the
you
hang.
have a lot of fun.
All right, let's go. Let's go.
Thank you all so much. Amazing job. You all killed that. I didn't have to say a single word because you guys are so in it. So I love it. Okay, so again, June 24th to July 24th is National Self-Care Month. So today is the very last day. That's why it's International Self-Care Day. Okay, and we're going to go to a similar website from before, but this is their proclamation for this year as well. So just really quickly, going into self-care actions and self-care interventions. So we talked about a little bit of those already, but it's great to go over. The actions are habits, practices, lifestyle choices, things that we can do to help look after ourselves and lead a healthier life. So this article gives a lot of great suggestions. So every move counts. Physical activity has huge health benefits for our hearts, minds, and bodies. Throughout this week, for sleep, for Alzheimer's, for our brain, we've learned that exercise, diet, sleep is so important for us. So the World Health Organization recommends that we have 150 minutes physical activity per week for says pregnant or postpartum woman, or 150 to 300 minutes per week for adults and older adults, and about an hour a day for kids. Right. So if you have grandkids, make sure they get their hour a day of movement, right? Or more. I know kids that can do a lot more. Goodness gracious, than that. That's what they need. They need to, get that physical activity, that exercise, and just, start great, right? So they can, end great, and you know what I'm trying to say. And don't forget your muscles. Recommend adults do muscle strengthening activities 2 or more each days a week. Strengths and balance for older adults around 3 days a week. So those chair exercises, balancing exercises, yoga, right? And more than 300 minutes per week of physical activity for everyone who can. So, if you don't want to think about those bigger numbers, then you could think about, again, 15 to 30 minutes a day of walking or light exercise, or if you could do a little more vigorous, then, everyone's a bit different. But that's why you have to talk to your doctor, your primary care provider, for the best plan for you. Okay. But these are some great recommendations. Eat a healthier diet. So we've learned and spoken with many presenters and providers in these past few years: whole grains, nuts, lots of fruit, vegetables, legumes, meat, fish, eggs, milk, our food pyramid, our food plate, right? Mental health, so important. Right? Following a healthier lifestyle, spending time in nature and outdoors, talking to family, getting a good night's sleep, managing stress, talking about health problems as they arise. So please don't keep it in, okay? That's my piece of advice. Don't keep it in. If you need help, please ask for it. And I know sometimes, we all can have a little bit of pride and things of that nature, and in life, and that's okay. We have pride for a reason, but we have to know when to, really ask for that help and that assistance, because for most things, I'd rather deal with it now than later, because we may not know what happens between, now and then, and how it may affect you, right? So anytime you're having challenges or problems or issues, just talk about it, and seek that help when it's required, okay, and when it's needed. So interventions, these evidence-based tools, they're so important to be able to have self-care for us, and for us to have a role in playing, promoting and maintaining our health, and be active agents in our own healthcare. And it basically, by you practicing self-care, you have an overall effect on the world, but yes, on freeing health and care workers on the work, so that way they can really assist folks that really need the assistance. And self-care also helps yourself out, because when you take care of yourself, you will lead a happier and longer life. So hope you guys enjoyed and learned something new. July is also, if you didn't know, National Minority and Mental Health Month, right? Never knew about this before researching this presentation. So this is a quick video on on this topic, and I hope you guys enjoy and learn something new.
I'm a doctor. I have it all together, but I don't. My name is Dr. Sophia Lubin, and I'm an OBGYN. I'm here to tell you a little bit about my story and what I do for self-care. My life as a doctor, as a mom, as a sister, starting my day at 6 a.m. and coming home at 10 o'clock at night has been more than challenging. My sons, the joys of my life, they just weren't getting the best of me. I was really experiencing what we call burnout, feeling stressed. You know, when I think about love thyself, I really think about holding space for yourself, having grace with yourself. There are actually little things that I know I do for myself that help me feel whole again. Some of the things that really stand out to me is that phone call I made every morning talking to my sister on my way to work. It was a way for the both of us to just enjoy one another. I actually like to color. Literally taking a coloring book and, you know, just bringing something beautiful out. It's so awesome. I love going to do my nails because it's just me time. I am only thinking about what color, what design. I don't ever watch TV, but I love binge watching. Literally, have no judgment on yourself when you're watching those reality shows. They crack me up. Anybody who knows me knows how much I love to dance. So it's about just putting on your best pair of dancing shoes and blasting the music in your house. Call your girlfriends. Don't stay by yourself. Even if you're going through something so horrible, you think that they're just not going to understand, there's always one of us. When it comes to us women, joining in community with each other, being together, that sisterhood, that is a major part of our self-care. We wear so many hats, but guess what? We still have to take care of ourselves. That's the way we're going to take care of everybody else. July is National Minority Mental Health Awareness Month. Remember, love thyself.
Brought to you by Intracellular Therapy.
Any thoughts on that video? Any thoughts on that video before we go on to our next?
Yeah, you would think that because she's an OBGYN that she has it all together and she wouldn't have to prioritize talking to her sister every day or going out with girlfriends, but everybody needs some self-help, self-care.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Love thyself. Give yourself some grace.
Give yourself some grace.
Not everyone's perfect.
Right.
Yeah. I thought about my sister calling me 3 times a day sometimes. And sometimes she go on and on and on about when we were 2 years old and back and forth. And sometimes I said, this girl is a trip. But now I can appreciate, you know, some of the things that she said and bring back memories, you know, and that helps to keep you going. I better not complain anymore.
That's right, Louise. That's right.
I'll tell you.
Thank you for sharing, Louise.
You're welcome.
Last thoughts on this video, or again, self-care, before we move on to our next app? All right. Well, again, thank you all so much. So this next app is again from the same developer. It's called Bronze and Jigsaw. So this is a new type of jigsaw puzzle that you can play. It takes apart the Jigsaw formula and then reassembled it. It's a clean and elegant revamp of a timeless classic, and it features stunning images around the globe. So we're going to go back to the App Store as we did before, hit that search, and again, type in the name or type of app that you want to download. Again, there are over 2 million apps and games on the App Store. There are many, there's an app for everything. Like even here, Jigsaw, there's so many other Jigsaw games. These look fun, this looks fun. These two look fun. So if Jigsaw, if you like them or if you used to like them and want to get into them again, I hope this app today inspires you. So I'm going to copy the link and put it in the chat. Again, when you tap on the link, as you see me do right here, it takes you straight to the App Store on your device, and then you can get and download it. So make sure you hit get, so that way you can download the app and then you can open it. But let's check it out together. Thank you all so much. This has all been so fun today, and I hope you've been getting some great tips. So Jigsaw. So look, the pieces are already there. They don't give you, the standard, pieces and a border, I guess. So this is kind of open. So you have to look at the image and piece it together yourself. So for example, this one, again, you just hold and drag. Where does this piece go? It doesn't go right here, right? But if I put it right here, and you see it, you're kind of building the puzzle upon itself. So it's quite fun. My main tricks for Jigsaw puzzles look for similar features. So you see that branch at the bottom one, and you see the branch on the one we've been working on.
You see that piece at the top left goes on.
Yeah. So
No.
yeah.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah, so you can, just like a real Jigsaw puzzle, you can move the piece around
Put the beak. You put the beak on it. There it is.
Yeah, see what works. So yeah, again, you got to look at what pieces you have and where they might fit. So like I was saying, the branch right here, you see the branch here, it wouldn't make sense to put it here or here or here. It has to go here, right? And it fits. So we got a little bit to go. So where does this one go? Here?
No. Down in the gutter. Right there.
Yeah, that's it.
And here's
With the top.
There you go.
Isn't that
that's a colorful bird.
Yes. Golden
bird
finch.
is that?
It's a finch.
Right at the bottom.
That's a finch.
Most of the colors.
Australia. That's a beautiful bird. I've never seen.
Gouldian finch, North Territory, Australia. Okay. Down under, huh? Okay.
How fun. Okay, then we tap. Look, now we're traveling the world. So isn't that fun? Now we're going to India. Oh, look at this.
Take it straight up.
Yeah, straight up. Wonderful job.
Yeah.
So again, you got to look, this foot, does the foot belong up here on this side, where does this foot belong?
Down.
Down below.
Down, like over here, maybe?
Yep.
Okay.
Right up in that. Yep.
Yeah, you see, you got to make room, right, for the actual piece.
Colors are beautiful.
So look what you may need. So you have this bottom part, that's the biggest piece, right? Maybe this. Enlarge the square. That's a great question. Yes, you can zoom in and zoom out, so you can see either more in depth or less in depth. But yes, you can enlarge it. So let me move it like this. Okay.
Bring that right corner. Bring that down.
Bring it down.
That. Yep.
Yes.
Good shot.
So where does this one go?
In the middle.
In the middle, right?
Put it in that hole.
Yeah, because look,
right there.
there's the body, right? There's the body.
Yes.
Put it in that hole right there. Yeah.
And we just got one more piece. Isn't that so satisfying to put that last piece in? Look at that.
See ya.
Yeah, traditional Rajasthani wall painting. Wow, I wish I could zoom in on this one, but that That one's so nice. Oh, look, we're in Mexico, everyone.
Mexico.
I like that. Isn't this fun?
Mexico.
Yeah. Daily quiz. What is the capital of Japan? Tokyo, right?
Tokyo.
I guess you get some points or so. Oh, golden pieces.
Okay. We got some
Play.
more.
More money.
What it looks like. I hit the back button, right? So this is the home, the feed, I guess. So the daily puzzles, packs. So other, classic starter pack. Okay, this is what we've been working on. And then these are challenges. Oh, these are the different levels, I guess, or different challenge levels. That's really fun. So I definitely recommend you check out more of this. But let's see what the daily puzzle has to offer. Okay. Where do we do with this?
Bring it straight down. The top down straight.
Uh-huh. Okay. Wow, this is a beautiful picture that we're going to be making. So again, you can test things out. So look, here's it's also where are the main feature. So look at this big piece. Don't we need another face somewhere, like there?
Grab the face.
There. So there's this piece right here, and there's this piece. So again, it's all about testing things out, right? So
the one on the right, yeah, there you go.
It's a little. But look, oh, maybe.
Okay.
Okay. So that's why it's so important to test different things out. That may not work, but you just try different things.
Bring the one top right straight down.
Straight. Oh, to this one?
Yeah. Other side.
So the colors, right? Oh, look at that.
There you go.
Yeah.
See that?
There it is. That's the face I'm talking about.
No, that it doesn't work right here. It probably is a bigger puzzle. Yeah, I sometimes look at the colors. Yes, you got to look at the colors.
Some more pieces gonna jump
That
out.
goes there, yeah.
Monthly weather information system. We are calling in regards to your ticket.
And again, you can move. Oh, look
There
at
it
that.
is. There it is.
Look at
Good
that.
shot.
Oh, you see how this is a little not
gonna get
harder,
more
but
pieces.
there are more pieces
We knew you was gonna get
for
more
this
pieces.
one. So look at that.
Oh, yes.
Look at this big piece right here. There's hair, right? This is hair. So where does this hair belong? Maybe up here, right? Or you see how this piece right here? There's like
to the left, yeah.
There's supposed to be more hair somewhere, right? There's not enough hair, so we gotta just look and just test things out, right? It's okay. So this is the face. So this is like the eyes. So look, this right here.
Take that over there to the top right.
You see the eyes? You gotta match the face.
Yeah, there you go.
So that's what you try to look at. What's missing?
Yeah.
Good.
For
good,
200, Alex. That's right. Okay.
So look, more,
How about those praying hands? Can we use the praying hands yet?
Oh yeah, the hands. Well, you see that the top. This is the only piece so far with that greenery at the top.
Yeah.
So, there you go.
It worked.
So when we get later pieces, we know where the green parts go at the top, right?
Yes.
That's how that's how you got to think for jigsaw puzzles, right? Where things belong, right?
I think the piece on the bottom left.
Hands.
Piece on the bottom left.
Okay. Where? Right here?
Yeah.
Oh, I see you, Mr. Ronald.
Oh yeah.
Good job. Okay. This piece right, it's a very interesting shape. You gotta
get the piece on the left to go to see the beads on the head. Now you
come down, right there.
Yeah, it automatically puts it for you. So that's why you can try different things out. You see, that was just good luck right there. I didn't mean to move that piece, but
I see the green up at the top on the.
And it goes in that hole right
Right
there. Amen. Good shot.
Yeah, good. You see, you got to go for the easy ones, right? So you can fill in the puzzle, so you can focus on the other pieces, right? So take a look at this. So look at the shapes right here. So if you look at the bottom left, there's only like one shape that could really fit in there, right? So it can't be this. It can't be this. Well, it could be this. But
Not that.
Nope.
we need a different shape piece.
Close, but
You might not have it.
Look at
that
the
plus ain't gonna go
Right
in
there. Yeah, right there.
Right there.
No, right there.
Right
Yeah,
there.
Right
or
there.
the other side. Yeah, there you
There
go.
you go.
Bang.
So you have to look at the different pieces that
Right.
could fit. Okay. So look, we don't need the left. We look. We could do the bottom though. Let's see. It could be something like not this. It won't be this. But no, just you gotta look. There's more to the puzzle. So
Okay.
look. This. What is this? This looks like a corner piece, right? Right
Come
here.
down at the bottom. There you go.
No.
No, just leave it there for a second.
Yeah,
Leave it there for a
that's
second.
fine. That's why we can. That's why we
Uh-oh.
can. Yeah. Oh,
No
look! I didn't know that
border.
at the top. If at the top right, if we watch an ad, it'll show us the borders. But we're too good, so we don't need.
Yeah, we don't need that.
But yes, if you were stumped, you can watch that ad. So and get those borders. But it's cool. We're just trying to figure things out together. So we know this is in the corner somewhere. Do you see how it's light up at the top of this piece right here? And just test things out. When you play this on your own, you just move it around and you just kind of see what's going on, right? This one's again, just it looks kind of right, but it isn't. Oh, we're missing a piece of the hand. You see the hand here at the bottom?
Right. That's what I've been looking for.
Where is it?
It's
Well,
not
we got it. We
yet.
got. Oh, look.
Oh, what's down there that we
Right
can?
here goes
So
up.
let's forget this because clearly we're missing some pieces. So let's try to combine some of these together.
Right.
Let's try that. So just looking, what looks like what? And it's all about. It's like a word scramble, right? You just move it around, and you kind of just look to see what may be put together. Because there you go.
That's a good shot.
Again, similar colors. Again, this doesn't look like anything in here right yet. Right? This.
Yeah.
Oh,
there you go.
You see, testing some things out.
Okay, now the one on the bottom, move that to the left.
Yeah.
Right there.
That's a good shot
There you
right
go.
there.
There you go.
That's a good shot.
Beautiful.
Oh,
Golden Buddha.
Look at that. Maybe no.
Nope.
What?
Right there. Right there.
What?
There you go. There you go.
Oh, that
Yeah.
one.
What up? Okay.
Yeah.
You just look at the shape. Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
there's the rest of the pieces.
and look at those green ones. So
Well, you know what to do with the green.
Yeah. Move that green one over.
So like these look. Test it. Just
Bam.
test it.
Right
Bang.
there. Bam. Right there. Right
Oh,
there.
you see how now we see how big this is. This.
And look at that one down at the
Yeah,
bottom.
that's a page full.
You see. Look at the white
Oh,
part of
yes.
the piece. You see how it goes right here a little bit.
Yep. Yep.
Bing,
So look, this white part. You see the white part?
bing.
Not right there.
No, not right. It won't be right there, but
No, not right there.
just keeping that in mind. Look, more hair, right?
There,
There you
there,
go.
there. Put the
Go up.
pearls
Go
on
up.
there.
Go up.
Stop playing.
Yes,
Yeah, put the
there you
pearls
go.
up there.
So look, you see the
Okay, keep
tiniest
going.
bit of you see the tiniest bit of hair on this one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right there.
Bang.
You gotta look at those details, everyone.
Yeah.
Look at that. You see? Oh,
In
look.
the
There you
hole,
go.
in the hole,
Yes.
baby. Yeah.
Oh.
So white. Where would this like the
Yeah, that's
somewhere
green. Yeah,
somewhere
that's
here,
green.
right?
Yes.
Somewhere right there. But that's okay.
Not yet. Not yet.
We're gonna figure out where this one goes.
They're
This is
gonna
a bit
give us 20
lighter.
more pieces.
There we
All
go.
right now.
So we're almost there. So look, what do we look? What is
Get
this?
the pearl.
Pink, right?
Go to the right.
Get the pearls out. Yes, sir. You know it.
Now
You know
get
it.
that one over to the right.
She go
Yeah,
right
you
in that
see-
hole,
you
right
see
in
how
that
it fits
hole.
so perfect
Yes,
right
sir.
there.
Okay.
Bingo. That's right. That's right.
Mhm.
So we did the top. We're done
Oh,
with the
now
top.
you see those eyes down at the bottom? Those eyes shaped like a T? that.
I see you.
Get it, y'all.
We can do
I
this.
see you. Again, it's all about just looking. Look, these are probably bottom pieces, right?
Mhm.
Right here. So just taking a look. Look, maybe down here somewhere.
You can bring the corner one
There's
down.
lips at the top.
Mhm.
At
Yeah.
the top, the lips. They
The
go
lip-
all the way.
oh,
Yep,
oh, the
lips.
lips. Yes,
Sure
the
are.
lips.
That's it.
I
Good
hear
find.
you.
Good find.
I hear you. Good job. Okay. Yep. It's and the last pieces are usually this one's real easy. There's only one piece for the last one, right? This one.
Yep, that's
It's
it.
the only one that the good thing about this game is they're shaped where they're some games they rotate them and that can make it really hard to figure out where someone is. But
Yeah.
these are static. So
Yeah. I was wondering if they rotated.
nope,
That
that makes it a little
Yes.
easy.
goes
There
right
he is. There he is.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Yeah, you see the face.
Yep.
That's the chin right there. This is the other part of the chin.
Then the
Good.
L.
Bingo. I'm sick of y'all.
Lotus.
Wow, that's a beautiful picture, right?
Bingo.
So wow, I hope you guys enjoyed that app and it's something new, different, and I've never played a jigsaw like that before.
Me neither.
I hope you guys enjoyed it. That was so fun.
That was good money.
Thank you all so much for your patience, and that was again, I really enjoyed that. And please play it, download it now. So as soon as we're done with our session, you can check it out even more. But there's a lot to do with that. Even one app, different kinds of images and artwork, and that made you feel good, right? Looking at the world and just seeing nature and animals and architecture. It's certainly beautiful, right?
Yes.
All right, so our last section today, again, is on tips and self-care, what we've been talking about. And again, this is for you all. So real quick, self-care checklist. So these are just some recommendations. There's many others. Quiet time every day. Keeping a gratitude journal. Listening to music or podcasts, reading a book or reading the newspaper. Learning to say no, like the video shared, or asking for help. If you do one or more of these things a day, you'll definitely feel it, and you'll notice the change in like your mental and your psyche, and just your overall well-being. So I recommend this. You can unmute. Which one of these do you do? I definitely do quiet time every day, like maybe an hour, just to think and just to have those continuous thoughts and relaxation. So I love that.
Music.
Music. I love listening to music with friends and by myself. That's how we get our self-care on. Any others from this list?
I do all except for keeping a journal.
Oh, well, I love that. And we all journal in different ways. So maybe you go with it.
Everything except keeping a journal.
Okay. Thank you again for sharing. I love that.
Quiet time.
Well, yes, I appreciate that so much. Anyone else, real quick? What do you do off this list?
I keep a journal.
What'd you say, Mr. Ronald?
I keep a journal.
Oh, well, I love that, Mr. Ronald. You gotta keep that journal and take a look at it when you need to, when you're feeling down.
I don't let nobody else read it though. They wouldn't understand my cartoon mind.
Oh, well, just like the video shared. Don't maybe you'd be surprised at what people think or whatever, but how much people can resonate with you. So I'm gonna leave you with that, Mr. Ronald.
You know it.
Okay, I appreciate that. I have this quick link right here that I'm going to share with you all here, and this was just a simple Google search. I didn't come up with any of these ideas, but yeah, make sure you use that Safari on your devices, you guys, for two different research. I just looked up some ways to relax and chill and feel better in DC. So here's some suggestions. Again, please do your own, but even just from here, Google AI, that this is some of the results that come up. So Rock Creek Park, it's full of hiking and biking and quiet contemplation. Real beautiful area in DC. The Botanic Garden, which is the oldest continuously operating public garden, it offers greenery and flowers and environment. So I love going to the Botanic Garden as a kid and now. Nature is so beautiful. I would love to visit the Arboretum one day. I haven't done so myself, but there's apparently the Asian Gardens. Yeah, we learned about that in one of our sessions, and the National Bonsai and Penjing Museum. So botanical gardens and nature is wonderful. You could visit the Tidal Basin or the Georgetown waterfront area for beautiful water views, or of the Potomac River, Francis Scott Key Bridge, the Tidal Basin downtown. I love that area. So Kenilworth Park and Aquatic Gardens. If you like water lilies and lotus flowers and walking trails, I'm not too far from there myself, so again, I would love to visit. And just in general, there's to treat yourself. There's various spa treatments in DC. There's something called float therapy. Yes, I remember a Simpsons episode which kind of did that, a flotation session for relaxation recovery. Here they recommend bath, sound bath, or guided meditation. Yeah, YouTube it out. We've covered so many different meditations and relaxing music, things of that nature. So please, again, take these ideas as you will. Mindfulness or meditation retreats, those are great. Artistic outlets and therapy and creative activities. There's so many art museums like the National Gallery of Art. Look, the Smith Center for Healing in the Arts offers mindfulness workshops and art sessions. That sounds like a great one. This is on 16th and U. Wow, never heard of this place. But look at that. Again, you can learn so much even here in DC. This looks like a really interesting nonprofit. Yeah, they're .org. They're on 16th and U. Never heard of this, so I'll definitely check it out more. On our time. And thank you all. Let me go back. Yoga class, live music, physical activities, right? There's a lot of summer recreation activities that are going on. Relaxing stroll. Many different ways in DC to, relax and feel better and to, have overall great self-care. All right. I hope you guys have any of you done any of these activities before? Anyone visited Kenilworth Aquatic Gardens, Botanic Garden, Tidal Basin, Rock Creek Park? Anyone want to? Okay, which one did you visit?
I went to the Aquatic Gardens. I go there every year. They have a festival, and you can also go and do some bird watching. They have all kind of activities. They had a band the time that I went, and different things for the kids, and tour of the whole area.
I love that, Ms. Jenkins. Thank you so much for sharing that.
Every year, huh?
Every year. They just had the festival. Yes.
Oh, right.
Wow. I'll definitely look, Safari or Google some more about that. I would love to go next year. Thank you for sharing that, Ms. Lisa. All right, so thank you all so much. This I do love Sherry Shepherd and her show, and this video was from the beginning of this year, but I think it did a wonderful job of talking about again, ways we can improve our self-care. A lot of the figures of speech and a lot of the lessons and things that the person that she has on shared were so enlightening. So I hope you guys enjoy. And this will be our last video before our last app for today. Hope you gain some new knowledge.
I want this to be your most joyful and fulfilling year yet. So it's time to thrive in 25. And to truly thrive, We need to get mentally fit first. So here with the New Year's Self-Care Challenge is clinical psychiatrist and host of the Vault with Dr. Judith podcast. Please welcome Dr. Judith Joseph. Dr. Judith, I got to tell you this. I talked about it, about these New Year's resolutions, and I know a lot of people fail at the New Year's resolutions by February. And I want to know, how can we change our mindset so that we're not feeling guilty about failing at these New Year's resolutions so that we can thrive in 2025?
Sherry, I don't know about you, but I am exhausted from the holidays.
Already, yes.
The last thing I want is another to-do list. And New Year's resolutions, that's just more to do.
Yeah.
And what happens when we don't get that done? We feel
Never thought
guilty.
about it
We
like
feel like we failed. So instead of to-do lists, I encourage my clients to leave things behind in the old year.
Okay.
So that you start your new year afresh. And there's a real power in leaving things behind because we're rejecting things that don't serve us, that don't feed our souls.
Yeah.
And it allows us to think about what we want to do differently. So personally, I was just telling you, I have an 8-year-old.
Yes.
I'm a single mom. I run a lab. I create content. There's a gazillion things I do. The last thing I need is guilt. So I'm leaving guilt behind in the old year.
Leave guilt behind.
Leave it behind.
And again, just because it's got to be halfway through the year doesn't mean you can still start your year maybe on August 1st, right? So it's never too late to start.
I like that. Leaving things that no longer serve us behind.
Yes.
So you have a new book out, and it's called High Functioning, Overcome Your Hidden Depression and Reclaim Your Joy. So how big is this problem of hidden depression? I've never heard of that before.
It's a real problem. And the funny thing is that I want you to start the new year saying, I am not a human doing, I am a human being.
I am not a human doing, I am a human being. You gotta remember that, okay, you all?
Okay.
Many of us busy ourselves. We wear that mask of productivity. We're the rock, right? We're the single mom.
Yeah.
We're the doctor, the nurse, we're the teacher. We're showing up for others, but we're not taking care of ourselves.
This affects a lot of people of color.
It does.
In particular, yes.
It does. In my research, I found that many times we're the only person in the room that looks like us. So we're kind of carrying that weight on our shoulder, like we can't let people down. We can't let our folks down.
Right.
So we don't show our vulnerable sides. We don't take that mask off. But the problem is that if we don't feel the pain, if we don't process the pain, we can't feel the joy.
Okay. You know, this is so funny you say this because so many people silently struggle and nobody realizes until it's too late. So are there any warning signs of this hidden depression?
It's really interesting that you say that. I just spoke with April Simpkins. She's the mother of Chesley Chris, unfortunately, who died by suicide. And she had high-functioning depression.
Okay.
And that episode of The Vault comes out this Thursday. And what she was telling me was that Chesley had a lot of anhedonia. It's one of the risk factors in my book.
Anhedonia.
Anhedonia.
Anhedonia, okay.
It literally means a lack of joy and pleasure. So,
Anhedonia. The lack of interest or pleasure in activities that were once enjoyable.
Imagine you're eating your favorite food and it just don't taste that good anymore. Or your song comes on and you're like, I don't want to dance. Or you're going out with your friends and you're like, I want to go home. You know, these are the basic things that give us joy. If you're not feeling that joy, that could be anhedonia. It's important to know it because if human beings don't know how they feel, if they don't know what it is, they're afraid. So when you go to your doctor and you're like, oh, I'm feeling meh, blah, that's anhedonia. And if you still don't know what it is, I have a quiz on my website. You could take the quiz, it's free, and you can learn more about the symptoms. It's powerful to know it.
So when people have that, I know that folks, how do we talk to people? Because a lot of people will say, put on your big girl panties. You can make it through. Just pray it away. Like, how, get over it. Push through. How are we supposed to be talking to people? Do we say these things?
I'm so glad you brought up prayer. My dad's a pastor. So I heard this growing up all my life, like pray through it. Two things can be true, right? You can have your faith and you can believe in science.
Okay.
But two things can also be true. You could be struggling and look strong. It doesn't take away from your strength. In fact, it's more strong to say that you need help, right?
Right. Now, I know that you have 5 V's for reclaiming your joy. What are the 5 V's?
I love that you did that because I think as humans, we have joy built into our DNA. So imagine the joy is in your hand. So hold your hand like that. The 5 V's are validation, acknowledge and name your feelings, vent, express them. You could talk to a friend, you could sing them, you could write them. Values, not the things with price tags, the things that are priceless, like your family or faith causes you to believe in. Vitals, we only get one body and brain. Take care of it. Good movement, get good sleep, feed yourself with nutritious things. Cut out toxic people because they will drain your life source.
Yeah.
Amen.
They will.
Girl, then my whole family gonna be gone. Damn it. All right.
And then vision.
Vision.
Many times, I know you're accomplished. I at times in my life would not celebrate something, like just get a goal and move on to the next. Don't take the time to savor the joy. Celebrate your wins. Schedule your joy.
Okay. Scheduling your joy. I just want to say thank you. But when you schedule your joy, what is that, like little things to schedule joy?
So when I think about it, having a vision, the last V.
Yeah.
You know, if you don't have things to look forward to in your future, you're going to be stuck in the past.
Okay.
And a lot of times we think, I will be happy when I get that house, when I get that man, when I get this job. But the research shows us that we have to be happy today. Getting those things, they don't make us happier. We just want something else.
Okay.
So schedule moments in your day. Before you go to pick up your kids after work, maybe take a 10-minute breather where you're in your car, listen to music, or get a coffee, or, you know, take a break.
The little things.
The little things to schedule your joy.
Thank you so much, Dr. Judith, for being here. You can pre-order Dr. Judith.
Lots of great tidbits in that video, and I hope you take them with you in your life. I love that last one. You got to be happy today. You can't, you don't look forward to this thing X, Y, and Z. You got to be happy today.
Adonia, huh? Okay.
Yeah. Any thoughts from you guys before our last app for today? But I love this video. I really wanted to share it with you all.
Yeah. I'm a Sherry Shepherd fan too, and if you haven't seen her with Taraji P. Henson in the movie called Straw, you're really missing a good movie. On Netflix. Sherry Shepherd, she shocked me. She's a real actress, and I love that movie called Straw.
That was a good movie.
I haven't seen that yet. My sister keep telling me about that movie.
It's real good. I've seen it.
Taraji P. called Straw.
It's real good.
Tyler Perry did it. And, I ain't gonna say no more.
Thank you.
It's good, Ronna. I've seen it.
My sister like you, Ronna. I said, don't tell me the movie. Don't tell me.
No, I ain't gonna kick it. I ain't gonna kick it.
Any other thoughts? So any on our checklist on
I like when she said don't let toxic people control, take over your life. A lot of people, like Shepherd said, a lot of family and friends, I don't know, sometimes seem like they be jealous of you, and then sometimes it seems like they want, they might want better for you, but then they don't, and you could feel it sometimes because you could see their reactions and how they, their energy. Yeah, their energy, So that's kind of being toxic and, not being happy for you. And a lot of families are like that. And, well, friends too. But, yeah, I like that part because that part is true.
Well, you have to surround yourself with people that care and are positive with you. If you're around negativity, that's what, you are who you are around. So you have to, do that self-care and realize who's really in your corner and who may not be. So that's just an important life skill. If there's a difference between friends and acquaintances. So when I learned that, it was like, whoo, you got to know, right? So I appreciate you sharing that, Denise. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Let me share.
Venting is very important.
Oh yeah, those 5 V's. I've never heard of those 5 V's.
You got to get it off your chest and off your head. You don't have someone to talk to about it.
Yeah.
Right.
You have to find some way to communicate how you feel it. A lot of times this group makes me vulnerable and brings me out of a lot of things that I was thinking in the past couple of years. I wanted to do something to some folks downtown. But this James gang kept me grounded and let me know that there's a brighter day coming. So if you don't have a place to vent, then you
Mm-hmm.
find a place to vent, because once it builds up and it busts out, you know, then you go postal on somebody, and that makes it goofy.
Yes.
Yeah.
That makes it goofy all around. So don't make a cartoon out of it. Find some way to vent. Even if you just take a run, if you just run till you sweat, that'll bring it out of you sometime. But vocalizing with people who understand where you are and they can give you another angle of what you're seeing or feeling, it really helps a lot. So venting is my most important one of those V's. Thank you.
Oh, thank you so much for sharing that, Ronald. You talked about a little bit of each part too. So I really see you and hear you, and I agree with you, because you got to validate yourself. It's okay to feel those feelings. You got to vent. You got to not keep it inside. You got to share with others, and those values. Again, just, you got to know those non-material values and things of the nature, and the people around you. Your vitals, your health, body, mind, and spirit. You got to take care of those. And just like you said, vision. There's a brighter day. There's always something. You have to look forward to something, because otherwise, like the video said, you're going to be living in the past. So and you got to be happy now. You got to have a vision, right, for your goals. You got to celebrate those goals when they happen, but you still have to be happy today where you're at, because today, like, if you think about, hey, I was so much better off than last year, the year before, or, look at the progress you made, right? You have to say those things and think about those things to yourselves, so that you can keep moving forward. And these 5 V's, make sure you copy it, you think it, you remember it, and you think about it in your daily life. I hope you guys enjoyed these sections.
Now, some
Thank you
things
so
in the
much.
past, Alex, some things in the past I enjoyed, and I still think about it. Things that was happy.
Yeah.
Of course. Well, you got to
that
think
made
about
me
the happy
happy.
things.
Yeah. So I still, want to have them past thinkings, not the bad stuff. I'm saying, I'm just some of the good things.
Of course.
Yeah.
But there, it's both. You got to, respect and appreciate the past, but
Move
you have to look forward and that the future, whatever your future looks like, is coming. So that it's both. So you got to appreciate the past, like our history, like we do it every day for our classes. We look at history, what happened before us, and we learn from that. So that way in our future, we can have a better outcome. So I appreciate you bringing that up, because yes, it's a dichotomy. So
I know.
Thank you. So our last app for today is Bonza word puzzle. So again, I hope you guys have been enjoying these jigsaw-esque, word-esque games. Really, really fun, and definitely puts a smile on the face. This is the new type of crossword that has become an instant classic. It mixes word search, jigsaw, and trivia to create something completely fresh. If you like a new word challenge, then you will love this game. So as before, we're going to go to the App Store and we're going to type in the name or type of app that you want to download. So Bonza word puzzle, either you tap it or you type it in. There's many other apps. Look at all these other apps. I mean, there's endless games, endless fun, endless learning, endless educational things going on. Oh, this one, Cryptogram, that one looks super, super fun. So make sure you try some new apps and see how they work. So this is Bonza word puzzle. Okay, I'm going to copy the link and share it with you guys. So again, we're going to have fun with our very, very last app, and we're going to make the most of it. Thank you so much. And let's open this app and see what we can do. So again, if you like crosswords, jigsaws, and trivia in one, then this is your app. So we're going to begin. Okay. And this is how you play. It's like a crossword that was already given to you. You just have to put the pieces together. So the clue at the top, the hint, is fruit salad. And look what it's doing. It's making us move the piece.
Banana, apple.
Apple.
Where do you see the word fruit salad?
At the top.
Thank you. Yeah. And that's how you play. So this is the starter pack clue. This is compass.
North, south,
east, and west.
So again, you have to move it in, so that way it says those different items. So north, south, west, and east. You see how this game goes? You can use the coins to buy hints if you want.
No
Cutlery.
money.
Okay, cutlery.
Fork.
Spoon,
Spoon. And knife.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
They
Nice.
baiting us, y'all. You know that. Giving us the easy one first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Setup. You know it's a setup.
Flower.
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
Tulip. You look like you going to a picnic.
Daffodil.
Mm-hmm.
Tulip.
Noodles.
Daisy.
Uh-huh.
Rose.
That's a rose.
Yes.
Go on, y'all. Go on, y'all.
They said
Uh-huh.
Here it
Battle
come.
of hands.
Here it come.
Right. Battle of hands.
Battle of hands.
Uh-oh.
Scissors.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I knew you guys would get it.
Scissors.
Paper.
Paper.
Rock.
Paper, scissors. Get out of here.
Okay. That clue can be anything, right?
Mm-hmm.
Planets.
I'll
This one.
take y'all with me anyway. Here we go.
Jupiter.
Uranus.
Saturn.
Venus.
All of them.
Venus.
Saturn.
Yes.
Neptune.
Uranus.
All of them.
All of them. Put all of them.
Venus.
There you go. Neptune.
You have to look at all the you have to look at all the clues in there, right? You see how
Yeah, they think we
everything's
ain't know our
together?
planets.
You know I'm listening to you, but you're crazy.
Okay,
At the beach.
At the beach, everyone.
Sand.
Umbrella.
Sand.
Yeah.
What that
Umbrella. Mm-hmm.
Water.
Water.
Where's okay?
Lotion.
You got to put lotion.
Yeah, lotion, right? Lotion.
And the T goes with the.
What's that?
That T go. Where that T
So
go?
look, where does this go? Where does
That's
this
what I'm looking for. That one right there.
Yeah, someone said it. Where does this go?
The towel.
They
The
water.
towel, right?
Towel.
And then what's the last word? Giving you a hint. What's the word?
Water.
No.
Waves.
Yeah, waves. Again, it's a crossword that you have to put
Oh,
together.
okay.
So again, even though it may work, what you think may be in there, it may not just be one of the words that's in the
we knew it was
crossword.
coming.
Right.
So you got to look. Can be broken.
Promise.
It'll
Promises.
be broken.
Promise.
I see promise. Mm-hmm.
Window.
Window. Yeah.
What's that?
Go look. What attaches?
Heart.
Heart.
Not
Yeah, heart. Right.
Heart. Did that long time it broke my heart.
All right now.
Broken heart.
Rules.
Yeah, rule.
Rule.
And what's the last
What's
one?
the last one? What the
You see?
Record.
Record. You see?
Oh, I see.
You guys are catching on real fast.
Tiger.
The tiger. That's it.
Tiger. Let's do the tiger first.
Uh-huh.
I have the storm. I have the storm.
Yep. Storm. Yep.
Storm.
All right, Ronald. Yeah.
Beholder.
Yeah,
I have the beholder.
right.
What is the I of?
Beholder.
The beholder.
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 You see, it doesn't
Needle.
link right here, right? You have to do the whole word for it to link
Needle
together.
is correct.
Beholder and needle.
Needle, yep. I have the
Needle is
needle.
correct. Y'all are bad. Look at y'all.
Look,
Mystery clue.
Mystery clue. So we don't know what the clue
Oh,
is.
Lord.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, we gotta figure it out.
Almond.
And what is an almond?
A nut.
Yes,
Nut.
right?
How about a
Right.
peanut?
Cashew.
Yep.
Cashew.
Key. There's
Oh.
Yep, you said it wrong. Peanut.
All right
key.
now.
Cashew. Yeah.
Y'all can't trick us. You're trying to trick us.
Yeah, that's what it is for.
You couldn't do it though.
So let's do this daily puzzle. So this is a fire something.
Works.
But look how big they can get
my
big,
gracious.
right?
Fighter. Firefighter.
House.
Firefight.
Said work. So again,
House.
these are smaller. So look, WOR. Look, if you think works, you find that, and then you got to find what else? K and
House.
X, right?
There's
house.
H-O.
Uh-huh. House.
What's the clue? Fire.
Dot, dot, dot. You
Firefighter.
gotta look at the
Fighter.
hint. Dot, dot.
Fighter.
Yeah, fighter, right? There's
Down there at the bottom.
So look,
F-I-G-H.
fighter. Mm-hmm.
Fire.
Luck.
So again, look what you can make versus what you can't, right? So we have works, we have fire. I mean, yeah, we have works, we have fire.
We gotta put it together.
Yes, we got to put it together. We have house. Okay, so what else? Fire, what?
You got fireworks.
Fireplace.
Place. Yeah, that's a good one. So we have a PL right here, right? We have
There's
a
AC.
So look, it could be.
You got an E.
It can be this one, right? In a way, it has to be this.
Oh, house.
Right, it has to be.
Playhouse.
You look for that letter, right? So there you
Yep,
go.
house.
So we still have these single letters.
Oh, fireplace.
Right.
Yeah,
Exactly.
fireplace. Yeah. So the clue is fire. Dot dot dot. So you have to. What else? Fire. What?
We have fireworks. What that works over there?
Yeah, we have to figure out where it goes, right?
Yeah.
So we have to figure out the clues, but also where everything goes because they have to connect, right?
Yeah.
Fire, what? Fire, what else? What else is there with fire?
Fireworks.
Fireworks, fireplace,
CK.
firefighter, firehouse.
Truck.
Truck. Okay, yeah, truck. You all see
got
the
it right.
letters, right? Good. I didn't even think of that.
Cracker.
Five.
CR and then the ER.
Yeah. So look, there's CR right here, right? So we need an A.
CK.
Where's the A? Okay, so there's only cracker. So we have the CR. You see, you can move the pieces around.
Well, there's the ER up there.
So there's the A. So we could do no. So it has to be this to fit. You see, we can't do this, right? Because it'll mess
But
up.
bring that ER down to the cracker.
ER.
Bring
Yeah,
the
so
ER
look,
down
look.
to the cracker.
Yeah.
Cracker.
Look at that. We're almost there, folks.
What's that M and B and the Y?
Fire. ALL.
Fly.
Oh, fly. FL. Well, let's see. Fire. Let's look for an F. Maybe this.
Right there.
And a Y.
And the
You
Y.
see how we did that? FL. Because they can't do here, right? You can't put it here. There's So whoever said fly was great.
I did.
Oh, I know
Yes,
that's
you
right. Look
did.
at that. Okay, so
Yes, you
we're almost
did.
there. Fire. What?
Bomb.
So look at what we have already. What can we do? Like works. Where do we?
Works.
Oh, you gotta put that together.
Look, we got to put this somewhere, right? Somewhere where it'll fit.
What in the world?
So look, fire. There's like a few more words. Fire. What?
What
We
in
got
the
this.
world?
Well, look, this is just a try. Fire. What? Bar? No, it's not bar. Fire. There's got to be something that goes.
Where's an M at? B-O-M.
So there's M. We got a B and an M. We got.
Fire bomb. Put it right there. B-O-M over top of the works.
Oh, that.
So no other B. So we just.
Oh, I see. That's
Like it had fire. No, not. You know, you just gotta test some things out. I know it has to do something with this. This has to go somewhere. Nope. No. Fire.
That's fire. Cracker.
You see how it can get, even with these pieces left, it can be a little hard.
Yeah.
How many pieces we got left? Just that M?
We got this.
But
We got this, M and a B. Fire, not bar. It's not bar, right? Fire.
Arm. Firearm.
Firearm.
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah.
I heard you, Bridget. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
So this is done. This can't go here. This we just move it around. See what works, right? No, it got to be something like this. Fire. What?
Fireproof. Oh, that's funny.
But what about that B?
Well, where does this go?
Move it around.
Yeah, arm. What's this? Fire. Fire what? B.
Ball.
Fireball. Oh, fireball.
Fireball. All right, Joe.
Okay,
That's
y'all did
awesome.
great.
That was challenging.
Yes.
That was fun.
But you see how you put it together?
Wow.
You have to think of the clue and you have to think where it goes.
A lot of thinking.
It's
Mhm.
twofold, but
Hello?
doesn't it feel good to complete that together?
They took all
Yes.
my gray matter.
Hold on a minute.
I know. I'm tired now.
Oh yeah. Look, that help you, well, hopefully you don't,
Oh, I need
sleep
a
for a
nap.
couple
Yes,
hours.
how are you?
Just by doing these
How you
activities,
doing?
they work your
I'm doing
brain, they
fine.
work
I'm just
your
on
mind.
this iPad. I turned it down. What are you
You
doing
gotta,
also?
you gotta think of, a lot of different things. So look at that. We just finished that puzzle, you guys.
Woohoo.
And I'm glad too.
Good job, everybody.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I love
yeah.
that. So again, in this app, there's different puzzles. You can even create a puzzle if you want. So if you wanted to create a puzzle and share it with others, you can put it. What's the clue? Oh wow. Literally, what's the clue? The clue is, let me just do something similar, just so you could see. What are the answers? Oh wow. So you put all the answers, so like ball.
Oh, you got to make it up. Oh.
Please enter 2 or more answers. Ball. Oh, separate each answer with the space. Fire. Cracker. Oops. Cracker. Wow, this is so fun. You can make your own. So look at that. You just made your own puzzle if you want. Next, look at that. Is this no? And you can share it. So look, someone can play it. If I share it and share it with someone, they can play this exact puzzle that you created. So you can even create your own puzzles in this app. Isn't that fun?
Wow. Yeah.
That's
I'm gonna
cool.
download that one. Did you put that link on there?
That's good stuff.
Did you link that? Did you link it?
All 3 apps are in the chat.
Let me find that.
Yeah, but also in our daily emails as well. So thank you all so much. That was so fun. And let's go into our last portion for today, which is our overview and discussion. But today we talked all about self-care. So we also played some apps, some games together. We learned what it is. We learned what is self-care. We also learned about Self-Care Month and National Minority Mental Health Month. And we looked at some example self-care things that you could do, how to feel and relax better in the DC area. And we learned some very useful information from Sherry here. So thank you all so much. And please share any thoughts that you have on the session or any answers to these questions. So you can raise your hand or unmute yourself. Either one is fine for this. What is one new fact that you learned today? What apps are you interested in trying out and why? What does self-care mean to you? And how can these apps and the information today improve your daily life? So any general thoughts, comments, but any answers to these questions as well. Again, you can unmute yourself and share or raise your hand. Either one is fine. But today was so fun. I really enjoyed myself, and I learned so much about taking care of your self-care, your mental health, all that wonderful good stuff. Any thoughts? Again, you can unmute yourself and share and or raise your hand. Any thoughts? I hope you guys enjoyed.
Well, Alice, I just want to say I enjoyed the whole session. And what really struck me out when you say, what does self-care mean to me? Self-care mean to me as far as giving me a peace of mind. Also putting joy in someone else's life and putting a smile on their face. Maybe the 2 things that I do, is more than 2, but the one that really stand out that I do on a regular basis is that the first thing I do is pray when I wake up. And thank God for waking me up to see another one of these glorious days. And then in the middle of the day, I take this iPad and I go and sit on my porch and I watch a movie. And in between that time, as time going, sometimes I like to write. And at the end of this session, with your permission, I would like to read a poem that I wrote to share with everyone. And those are the things that I do as far as self-care and give me a peace of mind. And, some chit chat with, some of my friends. And I try to keep things on a positive note. Not saying that they're going to be that way all the time, but majority of the time I do. And if I get into a discussion with someone and, we all have our own opinion about, any situation, I get quiet and I listen. And then I might respond or I might not respond. But whatever it takes to give me a peace of mind. And then when I end my day, I always say a prayer. So that's what I do as far as self-care for myself.
Thank you so much for sharing that, Dolores. I love that. You keep enjoying and taking those midday breaks and opportunities to care for yourself. So you keep on doing that, okay?
Yeah. And I definitely take this iPad and sit on the porch and watch a movie. That's very refreshing.
Thank you so much, Dolores, for sharing. Thank you, Yvonne, for raising your hand. You can unmute yourself and share.
Oh, okay. My phone rang. But anyway, this was a very, very interesting and therapeutic session today. Thank you for the videos, and I enjoyed the puzzles, and they were lots of fun.
Yes.
I've got to find more time for, I guess, leisure, but so many things that I do, I enjoy, and it might, to some folks, be work, but for me, it's leisure, and it gives me satisfaction and comfort and peace of mind. But one thing that I learned that I'd like to take and share with others is that remember that self-care does not replace medical care. And that was made, that point was made in one of your the earlier videos, and I think we need to be mindful of that and that it does not replace medical care. So that's a vital part of a holistic self awareness. So thank you so much. And I enjoy writing poetry as well. And sometimes I wonder where the words come from, but they flow.
That is so true, Yvonne.
Yes.
Yes. And I said, it's like there's a third party doing the writing, but I find peace of mind in the physical activity, mental activity, spiritual, just the whole gamut. And the iPad has been a great source of enrichment for me and my life. And thank you so much, Alex, for all that you put into these sessions, and Lou as well, Lou August. Thank you.
Oh, thank you, Yvonne. And no, I definitely, work, I have fun. This is what we doing today. It didn't feel like work. We're just having fun and learning from each other. And I love that. And, it sounds like the same thing for you, Yvonne. I love that. Some people may not think of it as fun, but I'm so glad I get to do work that is fun and very enlightening. But also you still just always, I say you have to, do something every day for yourself and just for yourself. Okay. And that's from experience. I love sharing information. I love, helping our community out. But again, you just always have to do something just for you. Because again, you are your most important person. If you're not well, you won't be well to others, or you won't, put your best foot forward and all that good stuff. So I say that to that. And yeah, I appreciate you sharing it. Thank you so much. And you always have to keep things happy and positive. I appreciate your words so much. I can't speak on it enough. Any others before we end for today? And for our chat, anything you guys would like to hear, especially after our poll. Any other persons on our call, you can unmute yourself and just say I enjoyed, or I had fun, or I like this part, or I like that part. Any thoughts from the group?
I enjoy Alice. I download 2 of the games. Yeah. So
Yay! Oh my God.
Yeah.
I hope you enjoyed this weekend, Denise.
Yeah.
See how many levels you could go.
Oh, I did. I picked 2, the last 2.
Oh, I like the jigsaw, and I really like that crossword.
One we did.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I hope you enjoyed.
Okay, I will. I love play games.
Oh, I know. They're great self-care.
Yeah. Very interesting.
Thank you so much for sharing that, Denise.
Thank you.
Well, again, make sure you all fill out our poll at the end here. But again, it was a pleasure to present and recreate this session with some brand new apps and new videos and new trivia and knowledge. And just reflecting on, just past year, I feel, wow, I'm so happy we're able to do this once again with these improvements. And this is one of my favorite classes this week. So I really appreciate you all coming on, and I hope you have a wonderful Friday. Make sure you check out our brand new videos on our YouTube channel. We'll be highlighting them in our daily email tomorrow. But also, if you have any final live questions for the help desk, make sure you give us a call before 4 o'clock today. But besides that, let's all say have a great weekend to each other.
Well,
Thank you all
Al,
so much
before you
for
leave-
coming on. And thank you so much. Let's also thank you so much to each other for our session today.
Everyone have a good weekend.
Thank you so much.
You too.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh.
Thank you.
Everyone, please don't
Thank you
leave.
so much.
Everyone, please don't leave.